The identity to number 4.
My fucking God.
It's the little brother to number 2.
We're only on the third hole, but I think this course is the best one here so far.
Similar in look, similar in design.
There's so many vistas.
Oh, look how beautiful it looks. Look how aesthetically pleasing. You don't hit down the middle. This part, not beautiful. Oh my God. No
It's one of the worst spots out here.
The greens aren't as severe.
I hate this fucking game.
He crumbled himself off the bat.
I'm just such a baby.
Biggest collapse ever in the history of golf.
It's really a treat to be out on number 4.
It's the worst day of my life.
Just chip it. Be a fucking human being. This game's awesome.
Sit on the bar stool and debate. Are you a number 2 fan? Are you a number 4 fan? Are you a number 8 fan? And that debate didn't used to happen.
Day 4. Yeah, I needed that sleep. I feel good now. Ready to play number 4 on day number 4.
I think today's the day. I think we've all put together some bad rounds. I think today's the day we finish strong at Pinehurst. Not really, I don't feel that great about that.
The course, I think, is going to be a little bit more forgiving on the greens.
I think I heard those guys being like it's supposed to be more forgiving. I don't think they know what they're in for. I think it's supposed to be really tough. Gil Hans redid it a couple of years ago. Original Donald Ross design. And now Gil Hans got his hands on it and totally changed it. Apparently it's really hard, so. Great.
Once you start playing a bunch of rounds in a row, you start getting in a groove, and I think I'm gonna hit my groove today. I'm gonna shoot really well, for me. I told these guys I had nightmares last night. Because I think of what you were talking about. The paintings coming alive.
No way. What? You had nightmares?
Yeah. Dude, at one point I woke up and I had to pee so bad. My bladder was filled to the brim. And I would just look sort of down the hallway towards my bathroom and I refused to get up.
Me and my pasty, thin body, I don't know how I'm gonna react to playing this much golf. My structure and the way I hold myself does not equate to a man who can go out and be an athlete for 4 straight days.
I was pumped to play number 4. I was sad that it was the last day of the trip, so I was just excited to see number 4 and excited to see what all the hype was about.
And for the last time this trip, the boys are off to Pinehurst Resort.
Get nervous walking through here.
Well, there's just nothing like it. I mean, there's nowhere that the average golfer, the weekend golfer can go and experience this history.
This place is so sick.
As they soak in the history of this special place one more time, they run into a familiar face.
We're breaking 90 today. We're on 90 watch today. Let's go.
I feel that, baby. Oh man, do I feel good. I was a little tight and a little sore, but now I'm like, I'm limber, I'm nimble. Look at my toes. Look at my toes.
My number 1 goal for Frankie today was to break 90 and to keep him mentally in the game.
So I was a little sore going into the round, but I saw Logan and he freed me right up. Something about him, and we just had a bromance, man. There's really no other way to describe it. Seeing him made me dance on my toes.
Now it's gonna be a good day. Less wind today, plus it was rough, so you get a little more friendly eyes sometimes instead of just finding a bush.
I'm just hitting it so good right now. Which is not good because every time I do that in the rain, I play horrible.
The old range curve.
Oh, every time.
I'm telling you, man, my hands are starting to get a little. Every time I hold the club, it's like, whoa.
Those dainty little hands?
Yeah.
I mean, swing looks good. He's a little calmer than yesterday too. I don't think he's not as quick on the tee. As soon as I said that, we get a little quick.
Yeah, we got real quick. We hit double time on that.
I still don't remember anything. That seems bad.
I think I'm gonna have my best round of the day. Or best round of the week, I should say.
That's how it goes. I'm really confident off the course, and then when I get on the course, I remember that I'm a terrible golfer, and the confidence goes away.
I feel good. I feel really, really good. But then again, I could shoot 150.
I think we could see some lower scores today for sure. I mean, these guys are locked in.
As long as he has me dialed in on the greens, I think that's where you score. Like, you can end up getting on the flex. Just drain that.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
You ready?
Are you ready?
Let's go golfing.
Gil Hands redesigned the course in 2018, and similar to number 2, he brought it back to the way Donald Ross intended it. The brand new greens are less severe than 2, and the added waste areas bring back a little history to the course as well. The perfect way to finish the inaugural Carolina Cup.
Last round, I think Frankie is plus 31, Trent's plus 3, and I'm plus 17.
So I lose.
You'd have to play a really good round and hope that we have.
I gotta shoot like even and hope you go like plus 20.
Yeah, I mean mathematically, you would need to shoot even and hope that I shoot 14 over or worse.
Okay. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I mean, Trent's gonna win.
Trent's looking good. Trent and I are in kind of a battle.
blow up.
If you do the math.
I'm due for a blow up though.
And I knew Trent and myself was going to come down to the wire. Poor Frankie had eliminated himself from competition at Pinehurst number 8.
If you're gonna put me in a week-long competition based off my handicap, I'm always gonna lose, because I'm the most inconsistent golfer of all time.
Having started like 80 shots behind Trent, to now have a chance to win the Carolina Cup, I was excited.
The opening hole is meant to settle you into the round. A par 4 with a huge 90-degree dog leg right. You want to be left of the bunkers out there, but carrying them is the best route to take. It sets you up for an easy shot in. Anywhere right on this hole puts you in some trouble.
Let's do it.
Trent, I think that's Trent.
All right. Machine.
Of the year.
I've topped my ball on the first last three rounds I've played, so we're just hoping to get this one in the air.
Is this lie? Like on this?
That's a tough fucking above your feet.
But I remember I hit a shot over the green and into these bushes. I don't know what they are. Behind a bush, behind a tree.
I thought we weren't supposed to have this today.
The only one.
I found it. I found it. Oh, I bladed it.
Oh, it's like a pool cue. I'm gonna play great today. See, I did it.
First hole, everyone said the greens would be a little bit easier. Runoffs everywhere on this first green.
The first green is big and, yes, slightly rounded as well.
Hit a house. Hit a house. Hit a house. Hit a house. Hit a house.
Ooh. Boy, was that a dumb putt.
Carolina Cup slipping through my fingers on the first hole.
He's right. Trent is right. Trent could feel it slipping through his fingers, and so could I, because we're the same person.
That first hole changes everything. We limped our way to the green, and from there, the rest is history. The putter just wasn't working either. You start with a good score, anything can happen. You start with a 9, now all of a sudden you're counting up to 100 right away, and you're already 10% of the way there.
And I feel like I shouldn't even go to the second tee box.
The par 5 second hole is pretty straight away. Your drive will want to favor the left center of this fairway, with bunkers on the right being in play for the longer hitters. It's an uphill approach to one of the crazier greens you'll see.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Come on, Frankie. Make it easy once in your fucking life. Got up.
God, I bladed that. You know what it is? I tried to kill it, and I didn't have to.
Hit and go.
Get up there.
Don't.
Get up. Oh, stayed up. Look at this, Jakey.
This is diabolical.
This is great.
Come on.
You good? Oh, that's you good, baby.
Woo. Sit down.
That's so good.
Yes, Trent. Yes!
Oh,
let's go.
That's par.
Redemption. That is money. It's spelled T-R-E-N-T.
Yeah, baby.
The most frustrating part about being me, and I think the average golfer can relate to this, is we know what we have to do. But we know if we just don't make 6s and 7s and 8s and 9s on the first hole, you can break 100.
Oh, man. Great putt, Frank.
You're not wearing any socks today?
No, I'm not wearing high socks. I know that. I just exposed the ankles.
You just showed off your legs for maybe the first time. That might be the first time the camera's seen your legs since you were dropping grapes.
When I just did that, you may have to edit in just like a blinding. Like,
oh my gosh!
It's like the gates of heaven. It's so bright.
The third hole is one of the shorter par 4s on the course. The optimal line here is to carry the bunkers on the left and leave yourself a flip wedge in. Little to no danger around this square green should make for an easy approach shot or putt depending on who you are.
oh yeah, that was a big boy swing. Big boy swing.
When I'm driving the ball well, it changes my whole game because I have the worst short game in the world.
Oh, that's right. It sounded like I played the accordion.
So we're only on the third hole, but I think this course is the best one here so far.
So do I. I think it's so cool. Like the color difference and like.
Look at this vista, man. Dude, see it like looking through this?
Really, it's more breathtaking than any of the other ones.
Oh! Oh, what was that?
I gotta be the only person in the world that can double hit and double bounce a golf ball off a flat lie with a wedge.
That was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. It was like my body exploded and the ball popped out of it. I mean, we're like 40 yards. You can't putt something 40 yards, Frankie. You can't putt 40 yards. That's insanity. Just chip it. Be a fucking human being. Man, turn pars into boat.
Oh! Dude, that was sick! Out of a bush?
As crazy as it sounds, sometimes I'm more comfortable when I'm hitting out of like a shitty area because the expectation isn't there. But if people are like, oh, he's over in that bush and it's in the sandy waste area, there's no way he's gonna get out of there, then I pull something crazy out of my ass.
It's from the middle of the bush.
The fourth hole is a very short par 3. You're going to want to favor the left center of the green as everything feeds down toward the right of the hill. Too far left is trouble, so accuracy is key here.
Turn. Go.
Baby, go.
Oh.
You know, I think that was like, it lipped in. I think that was me saying, you know, hell yeah. We use the whole hole, loop-de-doo.
Yep.
Those are in there. Very nice.
Oh, my heart was pumping there.
Yeah, that was a tricky one.
The par 4 fifth plays as the hardest hole on the course. It goes uphill off the tee to a downhill, then back uphill into the green on the approach. For most resort guests, it plays more like a par 5. A long, accurate tee shot is a must if you want to get there in 2.
Beauty. That was my best drive of the year. That was great.
Wow.
One what? So, Riggs said that was the best drive of his life. So let's just do a little pointing at balls here. So the yellow ball there is Riggs. That's my ball there. And it was just like an average drive for me. Best drive of his life, average drive for me.
There's a speed slot there, and if you can get a certain bounce, your ball will roll significantly farther. So you could land it, you could really hit a drive that goes way farther than somebody else's drive, but you just get the different bounce.
Keep telling yourself that, Riggs. This well-guarded green slopes from front to back with runoffs surrounding it.
Beauty.
What a fucking read.
So good. Very good try.
Bogey.
Confidence was high, tough start, especially with the double hit, but Logan had me locked in. I'm hitting my drives well, and you kind of get in these grooves where like, all right, I know what I'm doing now. I know how to play this game.
The one hole that probably stands out the most on course 4 is the 6th hole.
The 6th hole is a par 3 and one of the best looking holes at Pinehurst. The green is the highest point on the course that features dramatic elevation changes. You'd rather be short than long here. With firm greens, anything on the backside will roll off.
When you get on the green, you can see 16 of the holes. You can see all the way around the golf course. It's probably the most spectacular view.
Oh, let's go back. It's gotta be the worst spot in this hole.
It's one of the worst spots out here.
Stayed up. I cannot believe it.
That might be too much. That's way too much. Way too much.
All right, let's do some magic here.
Great roll, man.
Frankie with the stat.
Fucking right. That's a huge bogey.
Huge.
Huge bogey save.
Bogey save.
Huge.
The par 4 7th hole is a slight dogleg right that requires accuracy off the tee. Your line is just left of the fairway bunkers on the right. Anything at or right of the traps is going to be tough to find.
Good miss.
Yep.
Good fucking miss.
No! Get over. Shit. That's bad. In the bunker. Don't.
Trying to break 80 is always like the big goal. That's always like a really solid round. If you can go to a course, you could come away from it with something in the 70s, then you played the course. And so coming in, this is my last chance to do it.
Nice. Thanks. Thank you.
I did feel really, really good.
Riggs is cruising as we go to the 8th hole, a par 4 that forces you to make a decision. The fairway bunker on the right carries about 260 yards off the tee. If you're in it, getting there in 2 won't be possible. Your line is left of the sand or be short with an iron into the green.
Alright, we're hitting fairways today, boys. Luckily this one didn't roll into this bunker because they said once you're in this bunker, you're not hitting the green next. You might as well just hit a wedge shot out of it.
You got 148, 121 covers that green side bunker.
Oh, chunky. He's short. He's short. Just as fast as I can find my groove, I can get out of it. One wedge shot like that and I'm brought back to earth. Oh, just ruins a good round, you know? The front nine's been going so well. I hate this fucking game. I hate this game so much. And it's so well, I'd make a fucking triple.
The 9th is a long par 5 that plays as a 3-shot hole for most. A giant waste area sits across the fairway just over 290 yards out there. It's about 50 yards deep and 50 yards across. If you're looking to make par, you'll need some extra energy, and Frankie knows just the thing for that.
So I go up to this halfway house, it's called The Nest, and I see this refrigerator filled from the top to bottom with Uncrustables, and I just grabbed them all.
You got a big old bag of Uncrustables.
It's a bag of Uncrustables.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Job well done. Thank you.
Uncrustables are incredibly good.
I haven't had an Uncrustable since I was like 3 years old. But there's something about chewing on an Uncrustable on a golf course. I could have been punched square in the nose and I still would have enjoyed that bite. It's like I'm on heaven eating that.
There's nothing like an Uncrustable. Nothing like it. It's perfect. It's the perfect amount of jelly and peanut butter.
Like, why don't I eat this for lunch every day? Like, why aren't they widespread?
Because if I had all-time access to Uncrustables, I would be even fatter than I am right now.
Oh.
That noise is uncomfortable, and I apologize to anybody listening, because it sounds like I came in my pants, which I might have.
Oh yeah, I'll take this. That's fine. Oh my god.
No!
No way!
Oh.
Dude, how unlucky was that?
Dude, it hit one of the pine cones.
That's all right.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yes. Takes it
Living
right
on the
there.
edge.
The green is uphill with runoffs all around it, so accuracy on the approach, like Trent's, is imperative.
Whoa.
Go in.
Oh, no.
Oh, it just buried itself.
Yep.
Oh.
Putting up and down. Come on down.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, it's for par?
Wow.
Centimeters, maybe millimeters. Which one's smaller, millimeters?
A short par 4 slight dogleg right starts off the back 9. You want your tee shot to favor the right center of the fairway with a string of bunkers along the left side. However, playing this hole the right way is the last thing on everyone's mind.
The ratios of uncrustables are unmatched. You cannot make that at home. I don't care what anyone says. You can get your own uncrustable press. It just doesn't match it.
There's just no possible way to say that better. It's magic what they've created in that little thing. Magic. I just walked around the bags like a vulture, like a fucking crow, looking to see if there are any like straggler uncrustable.
It's a ratio. There's peanut butter on either side of a perfectly thinned out jelly.
All right, through 9 holes. Riggs with a 40, Frankie with a 45.
Oh.
Trent Daddy with a 53.
I was +4 through 7. I just gave him 5 holes in the last 5 strokes in the last 2 holes. That's tough.
God, I'm playing well too.
I know.
I had five
What'd you
fives. I'm 53.
Dude,
I had 5 5s in a row, I think.
Started with that 9.
Started with the 9.
can you put up a 46 right now?
I'm gonna try. I'm always dead set on breaking 100. I'm never not dead set on breaking 100, and then things start to happen, and I remember I can't play golf, and that confidence dwindles.
Trent. Fuck. Sit down. Okay.
A little above it, but
The 10th green is protected on almost every side and one of the best views on the course.
What a terrible putt that is. Just a nasty game is right. Come on, Trent. I'm gonna puke on the green. Can't make a 6 there, Trent. You just can't. I'm trying to break 100 here. All right, fuck it. This is what we're trying to do. I shot a 52 on the front, so I got to do 47 on the back. I can't do 6s.
11 is another short par 3 that hopefully gets Trent and the boys back on track. It's better to be short than long here with the green falling off behind the hole. It's guarded on both sides as well, so precision off the tee is a must if you want to have a look at birdie.
God, it's awful. We were playing so much golf. It should become easier at some point. Super duper.
Take that all day.
oh, very nice.
Thanks.
Yeah. Frankie.
Yes. Yes.
It's the worst day of my life. A bit of hyperbole, but that last putt is an embarrassment. That's embarrassing.
The 12th hole is a par 4 slight dogleg left. You can't cut the corner on this one. You have to take it straight down the middle to give yourself a good look at it coming in.
That's gonna work out. That's gonna be really nice.
Yep, beauty.
But if you go back, there's a bug. I still have that 3-wood head cover. I feel like I'm gonna skull the fuck out of it.
We need to get that out of your head right now.
I just haven't been hitting that 48 as well as I usually do.
Yeah, 36 yards.
So
100 feet,
well over
just
100
over
feet.
100 feet.
And I got a putter in my hand. He's shooting it. Shit, yeah. That is the laugh of a madman.
Oh no.
Holy shit. Turn back. Come on.
What? Wow. Fucking take that. Cash. Money. Oh, don't put that in the video. That's so. I'm such a loser. You know, there's no denying that I'm one of the more cringier people. Is that a word? Cringier? Cringiest? I'm just a cringy person. Oh. Just had to see that one go to the bottom of the cup, right?
I want to hang myself in the tree, yeah.
The par 5 13th is one of the signature holes on the number 4 course and a fan favorite. You want your tee shot to split the right fairway bunker and water on the left. That'll give you the best look at the green, so club choice here is important.
Now my caddy called me off. He said, it's 3-wood here. You'll get in the drink if you pipe one.
Water was in play off the tee, so I called Frankie off. He ended up in the only pot bunker on the hole.
Oh no. Poof. I chunked the shot out of the bunker. Now I'm like, this is gonna be a nightmare. My next shot's even harder than it ever should be. I'm falling apart.
Oh, I went a little right. That's not good.
Trent's struggles on the back 9 have been very real, but he might have just found the answer.
I found a pine cone that looks like a dick and balls.
Holy shit.
How about that? Huh?
Look at that thing.
It looks like dick and balls. Don't. Oh,
what? I just want to see the consistency of it.
Yeah, you just kind of.
Was I a little aggressive with the way I grabbed it? Sure. That's 2 weeks in a row now that I did something a little sketchy.
I wanted to take a 5-iron, which I was totally fine with, and I turned around to go help Trent, and all I heard was,
oh no, skip!
And I didn't even turn around. I knew that ball was wet.
That is what happens when you get talked off a golf club. And I'm not blaming him, but fuck do I wish I just took a driver and then I would have been able to be away from the water. That's my fault. I suck at golf. I was even on the back through this hole, and this is what I do every day. This is what I do every time I golf. I have one blow-up hole.
The man had 3 straight pars to start the back 9 and crumbled.
While Frankie is beside himself, Trent couldn't be happier.
I will be honest, I'm in a better mood now because we found that pine cone and it made me laugh and like really lightened my mood because I've been playing like shit these last couple holes. Oh, it's going a little right. They said it was a good shot, so we'll go see. I would have been doing myself a disservice and my other, people that I was playing with if I hadn't picked up the Dick and Balls pine cone and showed them. Check it, son. All right. I mean, I probably have some explaining to do. I'm the asshole. I was so excited to show Riggs the Dick and Balls pine cone that I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see the ball on the cart path, and I just kicked it.
Did you see that pine cone?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow. It's a Dick and Balls.
Yeah. I kicked it. What I will say is that I think I put the guy in a better spot. But when he was like, where's my ball? I was like, oh yeah, it's just over there, that's where you hit it. And we just kept it moving.
That was amazing.
That's so good.
What a shot, Trent.
Thank you. Yeah, they got the, all right, okay, they got their ball. Like, I kicked the guy's ball. I don't know what to tell you. I kicked it, and I didn't tell him. I just told him where his ball was, and we kept it moving. Go in. Oh. Nope.
That's a triple. Neat.
Oh, side door.
All week, bogey. All week. You're right. It has been all week.
14 is a beautiful hole off the water and the last par 3 on the course. The wind is always tricky here, so be sure to know what it's doing. This difficult green slopes from right to left.
I think I'll smooth this just so I don't try and kill a ball and push it. Left.
Why would I smooth an iron? Who smooths an iron? Who just hit 102 on Pinehurst No. 8? Who smooths an iron?
Oh. It's gonna make it. Yeah, it will. No fucking way.
Jesus.
Coming off the water next to the 14th green, the par 4 15th is overall pretty straight, but you wouldn't know that walking up to the box. It's a blind tee shot and the hole has a very slight dogleg right. You don't want to miss long or right on your approach with the bunkers protecting the green.
Come back. I didn't even see where it went.
Oh, that's way short. What an asshole.
My God. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was sick. I'll take it. I generally think my short game is pretty dialed. I usually save a lot of strokes. I usually don't get into too much big time trouble because of my short game.
Wow! Holy shit!
So at that point, when I birdied that, I'm thinking, okay, I haven't been to this course, but I'm looking at the scorecard. We should be fine. We should be able to cruise from here.
Yeah, great. Confident.
Big par after 2 triples.
Trent Michael.
And so anytime I get that chance to break 80 and get that lower number, I get nervous. I get excited. I want to finish it off.
We head to the 16th hole where Riggs is looking to finish strong. It's the shortest par 4 on the course. Bigger hitters can drive the green here, but the optimal play is to lay up short left to a preferred distance in. This will give you the best chance at the birdie putt you're comfortable with.
Course is fucking really, really, really good. Really good.
Helps I'm playing great.
The only thing that kept Riggs from breaking 80 were a select few tee shots.
I topped one off the tee on a reachable, drivable par 4.
It's just like you can't make it easy on yourself. Where the hell did that thing sound? There you are.
And when you're just not that good at golf, it can be really difficult to finish off a good round.
Fuck me.
Coming down the stretch, it looks like Riggs is getting on the struggle bus.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. I thought that was way over. Going for par.
Double bogey for Riggs, heading into 17. It's a long par 5 and one of the most beautiful holes tee to green on the course. It's a definite 3-shot hole to get to the green, and those 3 shots need to be perfect. Riggs coming off that double is now all aboard the struggle bus.
A few of them went way right.
17, I wasn't close.
Might land in the back of that truck.
Blew his tee shot right. Thought he was in jail. Thought there was no chance that we could break 90.
This is what they say about these courses. Oh, look how beautiful it looks. Look how aesthetically pleasing. Like, you don't hit it down the middle. This is like, this part, not beautiful. I pull the ball into this shit, it's not nice.
Yeah. Maybe the punch of the 2 days.
Yeah, dude, fucking sick.
The whole thing slopes to the right. I hit it to the right. I never got away from the right. I couldn't get away from there. I wanted to so badly. I knew it was happening. I knew that I was collapsing. I knew that I was going from gonna shoot in the 70s to I made a ridiculous double. I don't know where the fairway is because I'm way the hell over here in the right trees. And I just couldn't get out of there, man. I could not get out of the right side.
Stay there. No. Oh, oh.
This guy knows my yardage more than me.
This guy was trying to get me locked in the whole week, Logan. From the forest, huge punch shot around a tree.
Just collapse. The biggest fucking collapse of all time. Biggest collapse ever in the history of golf ever.
With Frankie on pace to hit his goal and Riggs collapsing, Trent tried to stay positive.
6.
When things are going bad, maybe you'll happen upon a Dick and Balls pine cone, and it'll make things all better.
You finish up the round on a gorgeous par 4. The optimal line here to take is up the left side of the fairway over the bunker. That gives you the best approach angle into the crowned green overlooking the clubhouse. Now before the guys tee off, Trent has a question for Frankie.
How are you close to breaking 90?
I got a bogey this hole.
Okay.
But we're not gonna think about it. Who says that? You are thinking about it.
Oh no. Run. You're fine.
Oh, wow, all right.
You'll be okay.
You're playing this epic hole. It's kind of bringing you back towards the clubhouse, so everything's coming full circle. There's a little bit of closure on not just the hole, not just the course, but the trip.
Number 4, the views were more enjoyable to a guy like me. It's more playable, more scoreable, although I didn't prove that when I actually played it.
Great swing. Frankie wanted to take an 8. I told him to take a 9.
Be good. We're in the fucking bunker, man.
At that point, I had no confidence that we were going to save bogey.
Experiencing it for the first time really makes you kind of walk away being like that Pinehurst number 4, that is a really world-class golf course.
I got this for an 82, which is my number. I shoot 82 all the time. All the time.
What a shot.
2 putt for 89. We wanted to break 90 today. Haven't been playing that great. It's a tough golf course. All these courses are really tough. Man, I could have shot like an 83 today. I gave up 12 strokes on 4 holes.
Let's just drain this one.
It's a big putt.
This would be so big.
That's gonna die.
Slow, slow. Oh, hit me, darling.
Hit the goal though, broke 90.
In spectacular fashion. Right here.
Come on, Trent Daddy. Finish strong, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
What a hero.
Fun. Wow.
Great finish. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Great round.
Very good.
Hey,
Thank you.
that was
so much
fun. Yeah, glad we could do it again.
God bless Logan. And to have to deal with me for 18 holes is just fucking torture.
Carolina Cup champ.
Congratulations. You won the Carolina Cup.
So yeah, winning was great. I would have rather claimed the inaugural Carolina Cup with a 78 or a 77, not an 83.
No, I lost the Carolina Cup, but I had no illusions that I was going to win the Carolina Cup.
I also played plus 85 to my handicap this weekend. So, but Pinehurst number 4, you go out there with your buddies. It's one of the most fun rounds of golf you're ever going to have.
And with that, the trip to North Carolina is over, but the show goes on.
Next up's Australia. Us 4 goons are going to travel across the world, and we are going to run it again, and it's going to be something.